Look at that step back crossover. I promise you I'm not missing that for game. Bang.
Don't know how to do it. Told that bitch to keep moving. This one shot, I'ma shoot it, yeah. I ain't thinking about losing. Put my dick in the throat, she keep chewing, yeah.
Yo, it's Ella. Welcome to another video. So in this video, we're going to be going over the best builds and animations in RH2 The Journey. Now, the reason why I did want to make this video is because a lot of people like to gatekeep the best builds and animations, but I wanted those to be out there, you know, for the people that don't really talk to people that play this game a lot, or, you know, people that just want to get better at the game. I want to show the best animations and everything for how to green more shots. So we're going to start off by going over to jump shot packages here. In my opinion, if you have quick draw, the best jump shot is jump shot 5. If you don't have quick draw, then the best jump shot is jump shot 11, because it is very slow, but it's not hard to time at all. As you can see here, jump shot 5 is very smooth. It doesn't look too bad. It looks a lot more like a 2K jumper, where it's like you release it on the way up, compared to where the other jumpers you have to release it on the way down. Now for off dribbles, of course this jumper is really good too, because of that fact that you release it on the way up. This is the only jump shot where you can't like just release it on the way down. Here you have to like release it on the way up. You have to be a little bit faster with your shot, which can be bothering to some people, but in my opinion there's nothing bad about it. So now that we moved on to the jump shot, the best layup package in my opinion is layup 6. It is the highest one. I can't equip it, but what I've heard from other people is that it's insane. Like, it's really easy. The green window is massive. In my opinion, with like the other layup packages, the green window isn't that good, so it's a little bit annoying if I'm being honest, but you can still get past it because layups are slightly earlys and slightly lates. They still do go in, so it doesn't really matter. Let's get a shot here. Oh, I mistimed it. That's besides the point, right? So for dribble moves, we have Derrick Jones as the best, you know, like main one. Behind the back, from what I've heard from people, Reggie West is the best one. Between the legs, this one is very close between Derrick Jones and Pro 3. My opinion, Pro 3 is a lot better, but you know, some people have their own opinion and it's all about how you feel with it. Best crossover package, easily Tay Beam. Tay Beam is the highest one, but it does get you the widest, as you can see here. Hezi packages, I don't really know much about Hezi packages, but from what I've heard, Real and Pro 3 are the best ones. Now for step back, this one's pretty easy. Pro 2 and Nathan Smith both get you a lot of space and don't look like you're about to do a step back. The best step back packages in this game, you want it to not look like you're doing a step back so a person doesn't guard you. I already went over layups. Now I don't actually recommend doing floaters, but if you are going to do a floater, floater 4 is the best way to go. It's just the easiest to time. Dunk packages right here, this is all like looks. This is what you like. If you like one more than the other, then I recommend you go with that one. In my opinion, the best looking one is between Leonardo Ruiz and Ben Robinson right here. They are the highest ones. Explosive windmill dunks also do look pretty nice though, I can't even lie. Park dunk packages, oh my god, the uber athletic tomahawks are absolute killers. If you get a posterizer with this, it looks like you're destroying the person. It looks so nice. Now for post, I recommend Pro 3, but you can really do anything you want. Fades are very hard to time in this game, so you would actually need a really good post move to be able to get past it. Jump shot celebrations, you know, celebrations is all whatever you like, doesn't really matter. Haven't added rec celebrations, prime celebrations, or stage celebrations yet, so those are to come further, you know, when stage, pro-am, and all of that actually gets released. But let's move on to the best builds. So for the point guard build, in my opinion, the best build is the build I am about to show you right now. You have to go point guard, of course, left hand, right hand does not matter, 6'4", 170, and the voice tone does not matter. So you gotta start off by maxing out your speed, maxing out your acceleration, and maxing out your stamina. After you're done this, I recommend you go ahead max out your three-pointer. You don't actually need a maxed out mid-range, but for the badges, you want to go up until you get that gold badge right there. We're gonna keep going up here, right here. You can go a little bit down. You still, as you can see, keep going up until you get that gold puzzle piece. So 85. You want to go max driving layup. You want to stop when you get relentless finisher, so you don't actually want to go max. 80 to get Hall of Fame relentless. Now with the rest, you want to max out on your perimeter, max out on your steal. Now passing accuracy needs to go up a decent amount. I recommend about a 70 is pretty solid. And now you want to go max ball handle, max speed with ball, because these are like stats you're gonna need. You're gonna end up eventually using them either way. I recommend going up on passing accuracy until you get gold dimer. As you can see here, don't get gold dimer until I go up a little bit, and now I get gold dimer. So you're gonna need that badge. I were you, I'd spend it on, well, not driving dunk obviously, because you can't really do anything with it, but actually at the same time it's like, oh, is there really a point? Does it matter? Like, it doesn't really make a difference. So I would actually bring your driving layup down to a 70 and then just upgrade driving dunk like this. You can keep your vertical at 50. It's not the end of the world. These badges are really solid, and you have a really good three-pointer and mid-range. You're not going to be missing, especially with the speed. Now we're going to move on next. You're going to go Lone Ranger takeover. Lone Ranger, either Lone Ranger or the speed boost takeover. So right here, bone collector. In my opinion, I definitely think Lone Ranger is the way to go. So I'd say Lone Ranger, and then either run as one or rolling deep. Personally, in my opinion, I'm gonna go rolling deep, but you can either pick run as one if you want more speed, or rolling deep if you want your teammates to be able to move around a lot more. Now for badges, you can go here. Finishing badges, you don't really get much. You can't really spend on anything. I'd say relentless is the only thing you can spend it on. Now shooting, you're gonna need gold quick draw as a badge. It's very good. Catch and shoot isn't too good, but I recommend silver. Slingshot right there. Range extender again is not needed. Silver fearless shooter is needed though, so that's definitely going to be something that I recommend a lot. Tireless shooter is also really good. It wasn't as good, you know, before RH2 came out in the past, but now it is insane. Difficult shots is actually pretty good if you want to go for acros, because it boosts that timing like crazy. Space creator is gonna have to go on gold. Handles for days is gonna have to go on silver, not gold. Actually, you could run gold, but I recommend running quick chain instead. Honestly, it depends on the person, especially if you want to run dimer or not. A lot of people don't really like running dimers, so I'd say you could just go silver handle for days and then gold quick chain. Unpluckable on silver is a must because steals happen a ton in this game. Now you can either pick ankle breaker or bailout. In my opinion, I'm gonna pick bailout and ankle breaker on bronze here. So for defensive badges, clamps is a must. Intimidator you can't get. Tireless defender's not too good, but bullhorn is definitely the way to go because it stops the animations. Like, it makes you do a lot more on animations, so you can actually push the defender back and you don't have to worry about him getting a blow by. Bulldozer is good for a big man. It's not too good for a guard. Tireless defender is gonna be the way to go. Rebound chaser is pretty useless on a guard, I can't lie. Bulldozer, like I said, is really solid, so you're gonna go pickpocket, and then the rest really you spend it on wherever you can. As you can see, we're only gonna be able to spend it on Pig Dodger here. So this is the badge lineup we're rocking with. With this badge lineup, you're gonna be able to be very fast. So as you can see here, a little behind the back, and hopefully at shot green, yeah, because that gold quick draw feels really good. A lot of people were complaining about the game and that little move you can do here. Oh my god, that run back, and then you can just green it, because the quick draw is gonna take a little bit of time to get used to. I can't even lie. Like, it's not something that you're just gonna instantly get used to. Layups are gonna go in because of that max driving layup pretty much every time, no matter what, so it doesn't matter. A little hop step here and driving layup. All right, let's move on to the big build. All right, so for the big man build, we have this 6'11" power forward, 215-pound build. Now, a lot of people might ask, why did you make the build so heavy? Because if you're playing big man in this game, you need to have a lot of strength, and 80 strength just does not cut it against post scores. Now, you can get away with 88 strength if you're doing good or you're good at defense, which is why I love this build. So we're gonna start off by maxing out the speed, maxing out the acceleration, maxing out the stamina, and of course maxing out that strength to an 88, and it gives you gold brick wall. So I recommend you upgrade that passing accuracy until you get, of course, Lob City Passer. You don't need it though. 65 is the way to go for bailout. Max out your 3, max out your mid-range. You're gonna max out that perimeter, max out that interior defense as well. 89 is ridiculous. Max out that block, max out the rebound. So you're gonna have to upgrade your vertical, of course, because you're a big man still. And now that you have this, right, you can either go speed with ball, which in my opinion, I rather just go with the 70 and then get the silver badges for passing, and then just spend the rest of my points on driving layup. Oh, you do not need a 95 driving layup. All right, 75 driving layup is the way to go, but I'd say, you know, go up until you get goal consistent finishers. So 84 is going to be the way to go. Spend the rest of those points on speed with ball. So just 37, and this is the build right here. So no, this build is not an inside build. This build is a spot up build. If you're looking for more of a post score build, then I would upgrade a lot more of your close shot and your dunking, and you would sacrifice your shooting for it, which I don't really like to do. Now for takeover, you can either go with gladiator for interior defense, steal, and strength, or lone ranger, which I'm gonna go lone ranger knowing myself. With your team takeover, it's always gonna be either rolling deep or hive mind. Rolling deep, in my opinion, is the best secondary takeover, but it's a preference thing on what you like. So right here you have built a two-way stretch glass cleaner, which this is my main build that I was using in the other video. So if we just take a little shot here with no badges, see everything is super like slow because I don't actually have quick draw on, which quick draw is a must. So let's go to select badges here. Finishing, you're gonna start off with consistent on silver because you need it. I recommend it. Relentless finisher on bronze, and you could go lob, but I don't really like it. We're just gonna go silver relentless, and for the rest I wouldn't spend giant slayer. I would actually spend it on relentless to gold because you get a lot of low stamina finishes with this build. So now, okay, gold quick draw is a must on this build. Catch and shoot, because you are a spotted build, you only need it on silver though. Don't get me wrong, you don't need catch and shoot on that high. Tireless shooter's pretty good. Fearless is also really good. So you have one more point, right? 2 bronze badges. What are you gonna use? I would use 1 on rage extender and 1 on difficult shots. Now go to playmaking. Remember those like small little playmaking badges you used? Upgrade that diamond to silver. Your teammate's gonna absolutely love you for it, trust me. And now go on bailout and lob city passer. So this is the setup you're gonna be running. Defending and rebounding, you have 20 points to spend, so you have a ton of points to spend on this. Intimidator is gonna go to either silver or gold, we'll see. Clamps is a must as well. Rebound chaser is also a must. Tireless defender is a must. Okay, bullhorn, bulldozer, silver box out. Might seem like it's not a lot, but trust me, it's insane. Now you do have that strength, that 87 strength, so you can go to gold, and you can go bronze bulldozer. This is definitely the setup I'm going to be running. You do not need Hall of Fame brick wall. I promise you don't need Hall of Fame brick wall. My timing is of course a little bit off because I'm not using the jumper, I'm using the base jumper and the shoot around, but it's still green. You can tell by the way that I move that, like, even though it's like the build's definitely not fast, the build's definitely not slow either. Let's do a driving layup just so I can show you, you know, how the layups work and everything. Very late, that is not what I like to see. Okay, that was really bad timing. It's a little post move here. Take another layup. Perfect, green. But yeah, the layups aren't hard to hit in this game. If you have an 80, really the green window is massive. Even with no meter, they're pretty simple to time. But yeah, I love this build, and really that's all. That's the best guard and big band build in all of RH2 the journey. So yeah, let's move on to the outro. Thank you very much for making it to the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and as always, have a great day.